I'm Chris. This is Miller Plays. It's time for a bit more of a rebuild of Vitesse Arnhem. They were relegated. They had minus 12 points at the start of the game, and we've turned them around. We got promoted. We've kept them in the Eredivisie. Now is the next stage. Can we beat the board and actually push on for Europe? That is the question. The board. Okay, it's been a long, hot summer, and the bookies now have us at 350 to 1, 13 favourite. Marvellous. The board, on the other hand, Zwolle didn't go down. How about that? The board, on the other hand, are just after us not getting relegated. So we've got no real pressure there, so we should keep our job no matter what. And we've proved the bookies wrong in the past. It's going to be more difficult this year. On to recruitment, and as you can see, we have 95,000 available. Yes, we've done some business. We've still got 38 grand available in wages, so that's always nice. I don't think anything else is going to. Well, there is one player that we're still trying to bring in. This youngster, Andy Cargill. He's a winger. He's got a fair amount, we hope, of potential, but seeing is believing, I guess. So I'm almost tempted to just cancel that one off. Although if we bring him in, at least that's one player we've got for next year when the board decide we haven't got enough money. On the money front, we've now got 28 million sat in the bank. Nice. Thanks, board. But there is a little bit of news. Firstly, 4 times I asked. 4 times I was turned down for increased transfer revenue. So it happened again beginning of the summer, and then midsummer they came to me and says, "We've got a good idea. Would you like to keep extra transfer revenue?" It's like, I've asked you how many times? But this time, because they came to me, it's gone through. And that's always nice. And as you can see on the screen here, Vitesse takeover rumours persist. So it's the second time I've had this, give you a little bit more visibility. So it could be that our owner, whatever it is, I don't know if we can see that. Can we see that on this section? Do we see any board, or how about the club? Doesn't look like it. There must be a way to see. Oh, I wonder if it's under staff. No, that's only all staff. Do we see? No, we are just staff members. So, yeah, there probably is a way of finding out who the owner is, and I suspect we'll have a new one coming soon. And my technical director perhaps I didn't have a technical director on this save. I'll shut up about that. Right, on to the all-important transfers and transfer history. And we can see that we have brought in 4 players this summer. It's not strictly true. Let's jump at the back end of here. We brought in a Ukrainian goalkeeper. Yes, him. So he's somebody with a bit of potential. 4 stars of potential, 3.5 current ability. He's 6'4", doesn't look too bad. Half tempted to start him instead of the goalkeeper that we've had for the last few seasons, who I was looking to upgrade, but with that transfer budget and transfer shenanigans, had no chance. Right, we've sold £12 million worth of players. That's not strictly true either, because we sold a few extra players down here. 1.2 million for Frankie Brandt. Mametsu, we also got 900,000 for. So that turned last year's transfer loss into quite a healthy profit in the end. And this year, we've brought in £12 million of players. So Tony Rotes went for 3.3, rises to 4.1. Alders went for 82, rises to 100. Jetten went for 1 million, rises to 1.4. Vanderbilt for 22.5. Kretchin, he's a youngster that come through the Academy of Striker, 220,000. Abadella went out for 51, and Standard met Mark Armani's minimum release fee, so he's left 7.25, and that's the reason we really cleared the negative 3.16 million. So we've left with 95,000. We have done what we're told this year. The board weren't too impressed that we didn't do it last year, but hey ho, we've made a transfer profit pretty much every season. So I think because it all happened so late in the year that it rolled over. I don't know. Either way, that's that, and we are going to be playing the same 4-3-3 formation. Mosquera is not going to sign a new contract. We have tried to offer him out a couple of times. He didn't want to go. So it's basically if a team come in and offer his £5.75 million release clause, then he'll be off. Otherwise, he'll probably be off for free in the summer. So we'll see what happens. He's been quite good for us. He certainly has helped at the back line. We'll see. I'd like for him to stick around, but who knows? Right, I'm now just going to clear this, pick out a few youngsters that I want playing to get better, and we'll go from there. We'll see you after the season's done. Yeah, this message has come through. Our budgets for next year. It's operating in a negative transfer budget, but this is just ridiculous. How negative are they going? Oh dear, 30%. Wouldn't be so bad, but we've got 41 million in the bank. And this chairman, there's just been countless messages saying, somebody's looking to take over. Never happens. On the positive, look, I've just seen we've got 259,000 a week available to go with the 150 we're currently spending. So we could, in theory, bring in some players. The scouting budget is just pathetic. I'm tempted to just leave that and yeah. Right. Let's go into season review. We're back. The season has ended, and the Dutch Cup. We can see that we weren't in the final, but PEC Zwolle in the first round. We had a nice home tie against AFC where we won 5-0. In the second round, we lost to Helmand Sports in the league below in extra time. What a terrible cup run that was. Eredivisie then, and last game of the season, it is GAE versus Ajax, whoever they might be. Go ahead, Eagles. There we go. You can see we finished 6th. So we played Ajax in a playoff game and lost. We only lost 7 times all season, which is a bonus. And then if we have a look at transfer history, this will tell us a little bit of a story that we had. Rasmus Winter left to join Stuttgart. Fortunately, I saw that pop up. Eric Herman, our goalkeeper, also went for 1.9 million. So I did actually see that pop up. And at the time, the recruitment, although we had 95,000 in the bank, they decided, no, you now need to have a negative 1.1 million. So having sold those players, we actually had a transfer budget. And because we had that transfer budget, we went out and spent some money. We brought in Vaz effectively to replace Winter, even though they're playing different positions. He's a 20-year-old midfielder, 85,000. It was a no-brainer. He's come in, played well. No problem there. We also brought in a right winger. He's 21 years old from Réunion. And we did spend a few pennies on him, 2.3 million. So he is our record purchase. We also brought in a goalkeeper to replace the goalkeeper that disappeared. And this one, Jonathan McCauley, has been called up by Sweden, so he's not that bad. We've also got the Ukrainian still around. And yeah, we do have another player coming in that we spent a lot of money on, simply because we had the budget and I rushed it through before we got the news that the board want us to sell even more players. Right, onto the squad. Let's stop moping. Who did what? Shaquille Van Persie has come in and just said, Mark Armani? No. He's come in, 33 goals, 3 assists. Veta, our midfielder, 9 goals, 5 assists. Frank Brunslutela, the young right winger, he's 4 goals, 11 assists, so he's missed out a bit. Iodi Thomas has played a few times. Mosquera has signed a new contract, incidentally, and has played quite well throughout the season. Tasic is still around. There has been interest in him, and we'll see what happens there. There's Vaz Johansson, who we brought in. Big money, hasn't really done a great deal, doesn't really have a place in the team. It was just cover, really. Spending a lot of money on cover. Stewart still around, 2 goals, 4 assists. Didn't play too badly in the games he did play. And Brink, youngster, he's now 19. He is quite the decent right back and is only going to improve. So he will come in at right back. We just basically need to find a left back to partner him with. So yeah, there's some positive signs. There's some negative. We obviously have to sell someone quite decent. It might be that we sell one of the top end players, see if we can clear that negative transfer budget. Right, what we must do is finance and then ask them whether they will accept that. Go on, we want to improve that as well. Let's improve you for recruitment and let's see what happens. Right, okay. Unless there's anything major happening, we'll see at the end of the summer. Okay, we do have big news, and the news is the board have enforced a transfer embargo upon us, which is really painful because we've just had half a dozen players all have offers accepted, and then Al Belushi and Emirati has put in a £125 million bid to buy the club. So that is good news. Also good news is, despite the board saying, no, we can't increase the revenue percentage, they've increased the revenue percentage. It's now up to 45%, which would have been great if one of those deals had gone through. You sell someone for $1.5 million, all of a sudden you're in the black, and we can start buying players. But as it stands at the moment, hands are tied, can't do anything until the news of when this purchase goes through, or it just collapses. So yeah, we're just on that holding cycle. So we'll see what happens. It's really put my summer transfer plans onto the back burner. Is there anything there? No, nothing yet. Sad news. The takeover collapsed. They couldn't agree a price. Thanks for the patience from Rick De Bruyne. As you can see, they rejected my percentage of transfer revenue, and then they came back afterwards. We did get youth recruitment and training facility increased, so that's a spot of luck. I wonder, let's ask for that. Hopefully, because they've got some money in the bank, they might say, yeah, go on then, we've messed you around. It's about time we gave you something. Probably not. Right, I'll see you at the end of summer, unless, of course, the takeover comes back in, takes over, and we get there, but I shouldn't think that's going to happen. Okay, that was a bit of a better summer, and the bookies also think so. They have us at 150 to 1 outsiders, 8th in the list now, so that is quite good there. recruitment wise, we've got 7 million, 85 grand a week available. So all very good. I'm sure the board will do something. And in actual fact, can we change that so when the board give me negative, it's only a little bit that we lose? We'll see. Talking of transfers then, we have had quite the summer. Back end of last year, we brought in, this is the man that I signed but didn't show up because it was a future transfer. So we were basically using the money that we had available to buy someone just to spend the money before the board took it from us. And this is the guy we signed. It was about 1.1 million down, and the rest is on 3 instalments. But he doesn't look too bad for an 18-year-old, does he? 4 stars of potential, maybe even 5. Lots of teams wanting him. 17 clubs. Let's just say unavailable for loan. Hopefully I haven't agreed to loan him when I signed him. Okay, so Vinter was the last one to go, so that's all okay. So it is all this season then. So Berghoff has gone out on loan. He's quite a useful midfielder. Aluku has gone to Everton for 1.8 million. Johannesson went out for 2.9 million, so it's a freebie. Paid him 11 grand a week. He didn't play much, and away he went. The Ukrainian goalkeeper went out for 675. Thomas, the left winger that we sparingly used, went out for 1.3 million. And then Stefan Vetter, we've just sold for 9.25 million. So it's another one of our youth products. Another one that's gone to Blue Neri, Inter Milan. So, yeah. The last player we sold, who was it now? 2 or 3 seasons back. It was another young winger. I can't see him. We recently sold his sell-on clause for 8.5 million, so that suggests how much he's improved. But there we have it. The players we've brought in then. Henson Rennie, a right winger. He's somebody that is going to be decent cover, has potential, has pace, so just another body in as a right winger. Marco Zvias is a right back, centre back. He's 5'10", so really a right back. That's where we intend playing him in the future. This season, he's basically going to be backup. And then we've also signed Nico Biderman, a backup goalkeeper who is potentially better than our Swedish number 1. And Shaquille Vente, we signed him on loan, for 3 million and then loaned him back. That was the only way we could get the deal done. So he's on loan for the year, but will be back with us next season. Hopefully he improves in the meantime. So he's better, basically Vetter's replacement. So he came in and went straight out. So yeah, that's the work we've done. I think we're a better side. Our bank balance says we're a better side. If you notice, debts and loans has gone. We did get a message to say, due to our excellent financial position, they've paid off all the debts. And we're quite happy with that. Not too sure the balance. Why they're in red, I don't know. I don't understand. Perhaps because it's their projections, they're in red. Certainly, we shouldn't see the balance go down. And then we're just waiting for a tycoon takeover, I guess. But at least this summer, we've been able to do some business. All I need to do now is set the team up. As you can see, we've got a number of ineligible players. They'll be all youngsters. We will be using some youngsters if I can find them. quickly. Did Brink? No, it was a left-sider. Persitt is one of them. This guy is going to be a backup left winger. Not that he's got any pace, but there we go. He is 18, so he's got potential. This guy, why he's set in the team as a centre back, he's going to be our left back. So all being well, that'll be good. I just need to decide why. Oh, the other. Let's just clear the lot, and I'll start from scratch. So I'll set the team up, and fingers crossed, we can actually push for the European places again. Maybe not in a playoff this time, because we don't have much luck in the playoffs. Right, I'll sim the season. We'll see you shortly. Right, and just like that, the season is done, and we have the board set initial budgets email. Oh, for goodness sakes, 3.8 million. They're just taking the absolute. It's just ridiculous. So, in other news, we have a new chairperson, Alex Hudson, a Birmingham business director. He's just as bad as the last guy. I've just tried to negotiate removing the negative transfer balance, but no. I guess the only thing we can do is get turned down again by saying increased percentage of transfer revenue. Can I ask for this one? Yeah, let's ask for that one as well. What other club board like thing can we increase? There we go. There's our trifecta. So, yeah, the board are planning on building a new stadium, which is nice. Yeah. Right. On to the fun stuff. Dutch Cup. Stages. Oh, we lost to a second division side in the final of the Dutch Cup. That is just ridiculous. First round, we won on penalties against Volendam. In the second round, we beat Spakenburg 3-1. In the third round, we beat Heerenveen 3-1. In the quarter-final, we were at home against Utrecht and beat them 2-0. And in the semi-final, we beat Ajax 2-1. And then lose to Den Bosch. Oh, that's just made it even worse. Right. We finished 7th. 13 defeats this year. So we're nowhere near as good as we were last year. We did have a better left back last year, I would suggest. Yeah. It's getting to me. Right. Brom. 19 goals. The youngster, he's 19. He has probably he doesn't have a clause. Oh dear, you silly boy, you should have insisted on that. Although he's only got a 2-year contract. That's not so good. And he's wanted by Saudi Arabian clubs. Well, I'm more than happy to try and discuss a new contract with him. He's not prepared to at the moment. Marvellous. Shaquille Van Persie, 7 goals, 6 assists. Didn't get the chance to play as a striker. It might be he was unhappy. Oh, I don't know. Vaz looks like he's taken a step backwards. Still could improve a lot. So, and he's still only 21. So there's still a bit of hope for him. Mosquera, I don't know. Understand what's happening. You know what? I might just cash in on him. Although he doesn't want to leave now. The guy's up and down. Bauman, I think, is brilliant. He's probably our star man. He's still got 3 years on his contract, so that's fine. Has he got any clauses? No, he hasn't. I don't understand some of these prices either. Right. How's he done? 4 goals, 10 assists. Not been brilliant. He's still only 22, so there's still, in theory, room for more improvement. So we'll keep him around. Vladimir Mendy, a 19-year-old central midfielder who is pretty decent. He's had 29 appearances. He's come through the youth. So what we do need to do is get him to sign a new contract. 27 million release clause. Marvellous. Oh dear. Right. Let's remove and exclude. Bump it up to that. Finalise. Right, that's him done. Yeah, I'm just going to go through the squad. It's the key ones here. Leon Van Loon has come into the team. He is another youngster. Bags of potential. Kone left, so he's come in. Epelane, our left back, another one that's come through the youth team. He's improving, so we're quite happy there. We did lose our right back, Brink. He's going to Blue Neri, believe it or not. Inter Milan have bought another one of our youngsters. We seem to develop them. They come along and steal them. Zwires is probably the man to take over. Whether he gets the potential there or not, I'm not too sure. Perhaps I should have got him playing a bit more. He had 13 sub appearances, which is a bit disappointing. We've still got Bishop. He's been out on loan, so he's more of an attacking midfielder. So we might have to decide, do we want to keep Vaz? Do we want to keep those attacking midfielders, as those central midfielders, or do we go with a 4-2-3-1 or something like that? Whatever it is, we're not just taking that next step on. So we either need to really, really improve or change formation and hope for the best. But that's pretty much that. We're just going to have to find somebody to sell so we can clear the ridiculous transfer thingy. Right, I'll go through another summer of trying to rebuild this club, and we'll see if that has any effect. Right, we're back. The summer is just about over, and the bookies have us as 10th favourites, 200-1 outsiders. That says a lot, doesn't it? I don't think it's that bad. We have had a major overhaul, and we'll go straight into the transfer history. So back end of last year, we did do some transfer dealings. We had 3 players lined up straight away. We brought in Moose Grevavaz, a 6-foot centre-back / right-back. Then there was Michael Maas, a young goalkeeper, who we're high on. He's already a decent Eredivisie, could improve a lot. So, yeah, we're high on him. We've then signed Philip Williams on a free transfer. He is another centre-back, 4.5 stars of potential. So, yeah, quite like him. And then we brought in Rida van Sweden. He's a left-back, 4.5 star potential, signed from Ajax. So, yeah, all very good there. Out the door the back end of last year went Mosquera for 7 million, which is one of the reasons we spent some money on some centre-backs. And then, Inge has left. He was our backup left-back last year. The others, not really exciting. We also then sold Quintin Saya Chamba. He wasn't going to sign a new contract, so sold him for £2.5 million. Tobias Winkler went out. Aaron Booman said he wanted to leave, so we've sold him to Wolves for £9 million worth of profit. It's about an £11 million deal. So that was both our starting centre-backs gone, and then we've just loaned out Barja, a young defensive midfielder. So because we had sold both of our centre-backs, it was time to invest. So invest we did. We brought in Jorg Munsters, a 4.5-star potential, 6'3" centre-back. We brought in Alisson, a 22-year-old Brazilian centre-back. Then we brought in Winkler, a 21-year-old German centre-back who Excelsior wanted back on loan for the rest of the year, so we said yes to that. And then we brought in Emmanuel Antwi Boafo, a right winger who is potentially as good as the guy that we let go. So that's how things have panned out. We've brought in 11.5 million. We've sold 14. We bought 14.25 million and sold 11.5 million. Last year it was 19.25 and 36.5. So we are actually starting to spend some money. So this squad now is becoming more and more high potential, I guess, would be the way to go about things. It's by no means the finished article, but if we have a look at potential, we've still got Brom. I'm surprised by that. I'm surprised no one's come in for him. He will go either during the season or next summer, I'm sure. Mars, highly rated. Gruzna, Barja, Mehdi Atabi, Mendy, Vente, Winkler, Bischoff. Look at them. All of these potential 5-star players. Then you've got the 4.5-star players: Munsters, Van Sweden, Philip Williams, Sean Stour. So, and then you've got someone like Tasic, who's 3.5-star current ability, 4-star potential. Zviers, Rennie, Van Persie. He's all the way down here. And then our worst potential player is Jonathan McCauley, who came in last year. He's actually got an extra half-star at the moment. I'm not sure whether that will stick. So, I think we're in a really good place. If we have a really good season this year, it'll set us up next year for domination, we'll say. All depends on the board as well. Good news on the board. I went to them and said, "Please, sir, can we have some more transfer revenue?" They said no. Then a month later, they said, "Do you want to come in for a board meeting?" Yeah, go on in. We want to increase the transfer revenue retained. It's like, why didn't you just say, I have asked. You said no. It's always the way. Can't ask for another badge yet. That never gets accepted. Right. Formation, not really changing. We have locked in Epelin, Van Loon, Munsters, because I think he's high potential, and Mars, who I think is going to be a superb goalkeeper. So a 6'4", 19 years old, bags of potential. We've got to. Macaulay would obviously be the better one, but there we go. And then we'll just let everyone else fight for their position. And we've got some good quality players, and I think the bookies are mistaken by having us that low. Obviously, we're not going to win the league, so it's safe money, but you never know, we might push into the European spots. We can but hope. Right, I'm going to sim the season. We'll see you soon. The season is done, and we've had board initial budgets. It's showing 870,000 negative in transfer budgets. It was 4.04 million because they just want this negative crap going on. It's costing them. All I'm doing then is selling clauses. So just go through. It's like they would have received 3.9 million, but hey-ho, you get 2.6. You would have received 1.3. Instead, you get 875. So it's costing them in the long run, and I don't care anymore. It's like, it's ridiculous. I'm working on a transfer. I can understand. Yes, it was a bit tight there. The year before, look at it, 37 million. We almost 38 million, 17 million that year. We spent nothing. 10 million. We're on a negative transfer, and they won't take it off. They insist on this negative transfer. The only good thing is, I think we're up to 60% retained now. Let's do that and watch them turn me down. That's all they ever do, turn me down. Let's ask for more scouts as well. But yeah, this is the process that I go through. Look, we are getting a new stadium. They've increased the number of scouts. What's going on? They've accepted. They've accepted. Right, what do we know about the board have today announced the club have granted planning permission to build a new stadium? Will cost 85 million. Secured a loan of 59 million. Funding of 24 million. That's 83. Where's the other 2 million come from? This is the one I'm shocked by. They've actually allowed it. I've never requested build a new stadium. Here we go. Let's talk to the board. Yeah, I don't care. Fingers crossed they'll come back and say, oh, we've got a good idea. We'll increase that. I can't. I'm just bored of it. There was a bit of news I saw pop through that there was a potential bid, but who knows? Right, club. Do we see facilities anywhere? Facilities. What does it tell us about? We're currently in a 25,000 all-seater. Doesn't give us any information on a new stadium that's going to cost £85 million. Oh, we've spent £85 million this month. We brought in 71. That suggests we've got a loan come in. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, we'll see if the purse strings get eased once the stadium's open and we get extra revenues. I have no idea. Right, let's have a quick peek through of what we've actually done. Dutch Cup. We didn't make the final this year. Where did we get knocked out this time round? In the first round, there we are. We got through on penalties against them. I'm not even going to... Oh, I've clicked now. I'm just miffed. We lost to AZ Alkmaar in the second round. Absolutely miffed. Zwolle versus Den Haag for the European places. Oh, no, sorry. This is Utrecht. We actually finished 5th. Only 8 defeats. That weren't too bad. We're not that far away from Fortuna Sittard. 1 win. If we turn one of those defeats into a win, we would have been there. Or even if we turn one of those draws into a win, we would have been there. We would have jumped above PSV, who seem to have won the league forever. AZ Alkmaar are the team that beaten Feyenoord this time round. And let's have a look at the squad then. And goals. Brom, he's still around. He's still scoring goals. He's wanted by lots of teams. Yeah. Brom will be leaving very soon, unfortunately. What a signing he's been. We signed him for 2.4 million. He scored 41 goals in 67 games with a further 11 assists. I'm surprised he's not been capped by the Netherlands. So we could keep him for another year and really screw the board over. but I suspect we're going to have to sell him just to cash in. Right, who else got goals? Sean Stiller, 9 goals, 8 assists. Tasic, 4 goals, 11 assists. He hasn't done too badly. Mendy, he's gotten better, look. 4-star player now, 4 goals, 3 assists. Frank van Boeselaar, he really needs to leave. 3 goals, 7 assists. Van Persie's out on loan. Rene, the other, oh dear, we need a right winger. There's our right winger. He tore his ACL in December. Not back for 2 months. That's probably screwed him over. So from a really high potential player, he's just lost his ability because of an ACL injury, which is disheartening. Barger's doing well out on loan. We like that. Ella Tabby's out on loan, hopefully improving. Bishop, he's still got potential. Morrow, he's a youngster. So he's 18, signed on for a few more years. So, yeah. And then Leon Van Loon, not done too badly there either. Where's our centre-backs? Philip Williams, there's one of them. He's now 3.5 star. So he's done well. Michael Mass, not quite as well. Moose Groovesners, he's there. Who was the other one? Where's our centre-back? Let's just go centre-backs. Munsters, he's 4.5 stars as well. Look at that. I can pick some players. So we've got a decent centre-back pairing. Unfortunately, Arlison didn't play at all, which is not ideal. Eppeline, our left back, not done too badly. He's coming along nicely. So, yeah, there's positives. If we could have kept Brom, that would have been ideal. We've still got 2 decent right backs. It might be that we just say Moose Grives Vars is our man and leave it at that. Certainly, Mars is going to be our keeper. Macaulay, yeah, I'm not bothered. He can go. So we do want to give Mars a new contract while we can. This is the worry. They all want minimum release fees. Some of them you can actually remove and exclude. We'll give him a pay rise for that. And there we have it. Right, that's pretty much it for this one. We are in a half decent place. Unfortunately, we're going to sell our best player, our superstar striker. But that will give us the freedom to bring players in. We've got £264,000 a week in available budget. So there's no doubt we can bring some decent players in. It's now just a case of whether the board will allow us. Right, we'll be back for another episode. This time we will storm into Europe. We will challenge for the title. So that's that. That'll be the end of Vitesse once we've done that. So hopefully you're enjoying all this. In some perverse way, I am at times. Until the next time, ta-da.